Right, this is episode 5 of the Getting Started podcast, where we talk to other content creators in the early stages of their career. I've got my boy Shifo on today. How's it doing, mate?
Bro. Long time no see, my man.
It's been a while, hasn't it? So, we'll move straight into it, I guess. You've been making content a little bit longer than me, haven't you?
Yeah.
Not too long.
Yeah, so just over 6 months, I think, roughly, yeah. Around 6.5, 7 months, I started late April. Yeah. And then, obviously, start mid-December now, aren't we? So, coming on to almost 7 months now anyway, nice. Bro. Yeah.
Are you still enjoying it?
Yeah, loving it, mate. Yeah, it's literally part of my life now.
Yeah.
I feel like I've made it a consistent habit over time for it to just be a mainstay in my life. Now, realistically, I can't even think of anything else I'd rather do realistically as a hobby or lifestyle now than creating content, man.
It's a nice thing to have because it fully consumes you, doesn't it? Like, it's something where you're just like, oh, I'm going to make a video, I want to go do this, or I'm going to go make a video, I want to go do that, and you've always got something to do. That's what I probably like, one of my main things I
Exactly,
like,
mate, and you're always thinking about it, aren't you? You're thinking, oh, when am I going to make my next video, or like thinking of video ideas. It's constantly on your mind, but it's a good positive thing to constantly have on your mind, isn't it? So,
but I tell you what, I can only give you the props for making content in the UK, because since I've come back, I found it so fucking hard to make videos here, mate. Like, when I was travelling, it was so easy. Like, I would just go do something fun and take the camera with me. Here, mate, I can't even think of the amount of videos I've tried to film where I've gone, this shit, I don't even want to edit this. So fair play to you for like keeping up. How do you stay how do you manage to keep consistent in the UK?
In all honesty,
it's so hard.
Yeah, it is difficult, but now I've transitioned on becoming more of a personal brand. Travel, self-development. I feel like I can intertwine more stuff other than travelling into my content. So I've got mountain walks on my YouTube. I've just got regular walks, stuff like that. So that's kind of how I've become more consistent. Obviously, going London, going cities, going raves, festivals, stuff like that. So basically, that's how I've become pretty consistent filming content in the UK.
Have you got any tips for staying consistent, or like? Because I found when I would be consistent for a bit and then I'd pick up some bad habits, like just random stuff where I'd be like, oh, maybe I'll go drinking with some friends, and then I'd stop making content for like 3 days because I was like hungover. Like,
I get what you mean, and you don't really have the motivation to do it.
The thing is, I always deep down I want to do it, but like I've only got to, like I say, go drinking with some friends, then I'm hungover, then I'll hang out with them all day, not film anything, and then I don't know, just go like meet a girl or something, then I'm not filming. Like obviously I know that's different to you, but like, have you got like a system in place to keep you like consistent?
To be honest, mate, obviously that's one of the main things you have to do, isn't it? Being a content creator, but being consistent, posting at similar times on similar days. So from April I started posting, I still do to this day, 1 YouTube video a week. So keeping consistent with that, making sure by Sunday, because that's my upload day, making sure everything's ready. And then obviously I've transitioned onto TikTok like 4 or 5 months ago, and instead of posting every day straight away from 0 to 100, that ain't a sustainable plan, really. Like, you're not going to be consistent. So I started at twice a week, and then I think a month moved on to 3 times a week, then another month 4, 5, 6, etc. Like building a sustainable plan from there, keeping it consistent.
But you're staying consistent, man. I see it all the time. Like, you are fucking staying on job. Like, fair play to you, man. It's not easy, man. It's very easy to lose motivation for it.
It is, I'm thinking of content ideas as well. So.
How'd you come up with your ideas? Like, because you are tuning them out, like, mate. I literally, the amount of videos I'm making, I'm like, oh, I don't even want to fucking edit this. Like yours, I literally get a reminder, like, Shifo's posted a video like 4 times a week or 3 times a week. So.
It's just, for example, today I'm going to release a TikTok on new hiking boots that I brought. It's literally just anything that comes to mind you think is a good, decent quality video, turn it out and make it a video. Obviously, it's not as hard with YouTube because you've got one idea, posting once a week, you sound. But TikTok, I'm posting 5 times a week. I think by the time 2025 comes round, I'll be posting every day. But
definitely.
It's just thinking of ideas off the bat, and blending self-development as well as travel now, and just my overall life as a personal brand. It gives you more avenues, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Gives you more avenues on what content to post and what content ideas to churn out, man.
Fair play to you, mate. And what was the story behind you starting content? Like, did anything specific happen to you where you're like, now's the time to record myself, or you just woke up and was like, oh, I'm just gonna make a video?
So I kind of took my time doing it. I knew ever since going to Southeast Asia last year, so from June to August time, I knew, I definitely wanted to do it. That was because just the skills and just the happiness that travel brings. I just want to spread the message for like as many people as possible to take the risk, because more times than not, traveling, it will benefit you and it will bring so many positive factors in so many ways in your life to improve your life and improve the scope of life overall. So ever since done that, I did a business plan. Took forever to put together a business plan, but to be honest, that's some advice that I'd give someone. Just start filming and then build from there. Start trial and error from there, and just get the camera out and start filming instead of
thinking about it.
Instead of thinking about it and I'm putting a plan together.
So it was traveling that was kind of like triggered it off.
100%. And when I come back, I wanted to get into it, but
I think that's good, that because I was the same. Like, after I went traveling, like I just felt like I want to have more purpose in my life. Like I want, like, I've always thought about it, but like I never. It's quite a big jump from thinking about it to like, actually recording yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not as little steps, is it? It's a fucking big one. But I always kind of thought about it. After traveling, like my mind had developed so much. I've become such a more confident and like all-rounded person. So I was like, now. There's no better time than ever than now. Like I'm more confident in myself.
Strike when the iron's hot. 100%. Man. And fair play to you for taking that step. Because you're not going to make your 100th video if you don't make your first.
Exactly. So, that's what it takes to get good, I guess.
Exactly. So most likely most people's video. I know my first video was a pile of garbage. Really.
But it doesn't matter, man. I look back. I remember I watch my old videos all the time, and I don't think this is shit. I can do so much better now. I look at that. I was like, I remember that point in my life, and it was a fun time.
To be honest, exactly. And you've got to start from somewhere, haven't you?
Exactly.
Just trying to consistently improve and trial and error, and then you look back at your first videos and it's kind of good. You understand how far you've come, like over the few months, like in terms of like the skill that you've transitioned into, because I've never made content in my life before April. I feel like
you didn't really post much either.
Exactly. But now I'm literally posting consistently every day. Like whether it's travel, whether it's self-development, all that malarkey. But
no, you're tuning them up, mate. Fair play to you. Honestly, like I can't even fathom to keep that consistent with mine. So
that's how you improve, man, isn't it? And that's how you succeed, as long as you're consistent and you build a sustainable plan over time. Then
of course, mate,
you'll get there eventually, man.
So what's been your favourite video to make so far, do you think?
Oh, good question.
Even if it was your most successful video or just most fun to film,
I'd say my Benidorm vlog. That is also my most viewed now. It's just over a K views, like 1.1K. I've just really enjoyed it, man. It was like just over a 10-minute video, and just capturing the memories of the holiday with my lad football mates. It's just good to look at the memories even while you're editing, and then the finished article, like my mates watched it that I went on holiday with, and they were like, thanks for making that shit. They're reminiscing on the good times, you know what I mean? And another one was both my Boomtown vlogs. Really enjoyed them. The Saturday or Sunday, I think, part 2, or is it part 1? I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. It's either the Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, Sunday. I think it's a Saturday, Sunday. That's almost got a K views. But overall, I really enjoyed doing that for this year's Boomtown, man. And just looking back, same with the Benidorm vlogs, looking back at the memories.
But it's so much better making videos with people, I think. Like,
100%.
You don't even need to think about it. Like, all the videos I've made with people, they get proper involved. Like, they're not involved to the point where they're holding the camera.
They're not like main character vibes.
But like, they all love it. You can see that they're enjoying it, and then like, it's like all your mates thanking you, like, oh, like that holiday was fucking sick.
Exactly. And looking back at it, it's good. It definitely is good to look back on memories. So that's a massive positive to creating content, isn't it?
And I just found it so easy with friends. Like, you don't even need to plan anything. You literally you've gone to Benidorm, or let's punch the punch bag machine, or let's
exactly.
down these beers. Let's go do this. It's never like, oh, let's like, what can we do now? Like,
I'm
you know
filming
what I mean?
the madness of the Euros as well.
Yeah.
Like, when Ollie Watkins
mate.
scored in the semi-final against Netherlands, that was absolutely insane. I've got a scar on my cheek because someone threw a bottle at me. I'm not sure whether it was intentional, but I was in the firing range. They were either gunning for me. They were either gunning for me, mate, or they were trying to throw it towards the screen. But yeah, I was in the crossfire. Got a scar on my cheek, and that was my Benidorm souvenir anyway. But yeah, I actually got on camera the bottle actually hitting me, so
yeah. Fucking hell, that's tough.
Yeah, but yeah, Benidorm absolutely insane. I feel like 3 days is enough for Benidorm though, man. Yeah, more than enough. Because the final night I couldn't be arsed to go out. It was a shit shirt night. I was ready and I was like, lads, I'm not going out tonight.
Oh, you bottled it?
Yeah, I did bottle it, to be fair. I couldn't be arsed to go out drinking again because we had to leave the hotel at like 6, 7 Benidorm time the next morning. And
oh man, that's fucking tough.
Yeah. Some of them got in at like 3 in the morning, and I was like, I don't envy you, man.
Yeah,
far from
this is not going to be easy. So, have you had any major problems to overcome with starting making content? Like, what's been the biggest obstacles you faced, do you think?
Yeah, thinking of video ideas, that's quite difficult. Obviously, you say churn them out, but it's like constantly, what's the next video? I do try and plan it like a couple weeks in advance, or like my YouTube videos especially like months in advance. But it is difficult thinking of diverse ideas. Obviously when I do go Asia next year, I'll be thinking of ideas, and opportunities will like be right in front of me, won't they? Like left, right and centre. Like yourself in Australia, like there's just so much different diverse stuff that you can do that most people from the UK aren't used to, and in Asia
as well. A lot of people just want to see it because they're not used to seeing anything similar to that.
They'd find enjoyable content, like your bugs one, eating bugs one, like that's just so different in comparison to like UK vlogs and stuff like that. So people we know, they'll genuinely want to watch that, won't they? Because it's entertaining as well, and it's entertaining value to them, man. So
oh, thank you, I appreciate it, bro.
No dramas, but all other obstacles, being consistent, it is difficult, especially I barely drink anymore, but when I do, like,
me too, bro. Safe on
come on, bro. But
it slows you down, doesn't it? It slows you down so much.
Yeah, exactly, because you've got the day when you're out drinking that you're not thinking creating content, then it's the next day you just can't be bothered, can you?
Have you ever done it though, like regardless? Because like when I was traveling, I powered through it so much when I was hungover, but like I wouldn't even dream of doing it. I wake up on days where I feel 100% fresh, no hunger, and I still don't film anything. So I'm like, what do I even fucking do?
I get what you mean, but with the hard work and dedication of posting consistently, I've woke up with pretty bad hangovers and I've churned it out. Like some YouTube vlogs, I've literally had to work 8 hours on a Sunday, and thinking of that's an obstacle that you've got to overcome, because I'm in a full-time job at the end of the day, man. Like most people, they wouldn't want to spend 8 hours on a Sunday creating content, would they? They'd either want to chill or go out with their friends or family and stuff like that, or just binge watch Netflix, YouTube or whatnot, instead of working on it for 8 hours. So that is quite a heavy obstacle, but I feel like I'm more disciplined now, because it's just a habit that I've been used to for 6-7 months. So especially to start with, it was a difficult obstacle, man. 100%. So. But
you do a lot more than just content as well, because you juggle your job, content, and you go to the gym a fair bit as well.
And I've got a missus that although she is one of the main characters in the channel, as you're probably aware. She's probably the main character other than me, man.
But she probably helps out. Like, I'm sure it makes it she's not exactly a burden when it comes to creating content. Like, she'll help you film, she'll get involved, which is kind of what you want, innit? Like,
but for me, like, sometimes I do feel bad because I don't always want to be going on dates with her or like on holiday with her. I'm filming content, so as well as filming content, want to do stuff with her on the side. And obviously, just trying to keep my social life up, and then creating content on top of that, and then market research, and then there's just so many different avenues.
It's so multifaceted, isn't it?
Exactly, so many different rabbit holes, and it does take up a lot of your time, but yeah, it's worth it, and it'll definitely fall into place in the end. Yeah, it'll be worth the success for both of us, man.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. See, I tried to get into the gym, but I can't fully commit to it, man. I feel like I only do it just as like to get a break from my computer. Like I only really went to the gym when I was traveling, because it was just like I'd spend like 4 hours at my computer, and I want to carry on working, but I'm just like I need to give my brain a break. Like, I don't mind like just gonna go fucking lift or run on a treadmill for a bit, but like I can't commit to it like most people can, where they go like 5 times a week or 3 times a week. I literally just go in between making videos.
Well, it is difficult most of the time. Like, most of the time you wake up, I normally go gym in the morning, and my alarm sets off at like 6:30, 7:30 before I start work, and I'm like, I really can't be bothered like to get up and go to the gym. But as soon as you push yourself, get into the gym,
you can't. You don't want to leave, do you?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm not sure about that, mate. I want to leave, get the workout out the way. But the thing is, as soon as you're there, you're like, it's worthwhile, because I've said multiple times in the past, obviously gym's good for you physically, but mentally it's so good, like obviously with the natural dopamine from lifting weight, the serotonin boost that it brings, and I see it as a form of therapy, man. 100%.
I guess it keeps you disciplined too, because if you don't want to go to the gym in the morning, then you force yourself to go, that's going to force yourself to do loads of other things you don't want to do, because you've already done the hard bit, like of lifting the weights, and then it's like, I've got to go film videos. Like, that's light work. All I've got to do is fucking talk to a camera.
Exactly, mate. Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head there. Yeah, it definitely seeps into other areas of your life, which being consistent with content as well, that's helped, like getting stuff done that sometimes you don't technically want to do more than other stuff, but doing it, that's basically the definition of discipline, isn't it? And
100%.
The more you do it, it's like a muscle. The more you work on it,
the bigger it gets.
The bigger it's gonna get, boy.
So we're coming to the end of 2024, right? Did you set any goals at the start of this year? Are you that type of person that does that?
The majority of, well, not really New Year's resolutions, but I did set some smart goals in my business plan. Right before I started my content creation journey. And it was setting up a TikTok, YouTube.
And we tick them two off?
Tick them two off. I'm getting sponsored by the end of the year, and I'm actually almost there, because on TikTok a fitness company messaged me the other day to become a brand representative. So hopefully I can nip that in the bud. They will give me some free gear, free birthday present, a discount code that people can use when I'm eventually on board. I think it's like 50% off, like whoever like I give the discount to and stuff like that, and then they give me free gym sets basically. So that's more or less ticked off. And to be honest with you, mate, I think I set another 3 goals, but off the top of my head, I can't really remember them. So,
No, mate, I started at the start of this year. I remember, because I do a lot of journaling. Like I write down. I find it easier to get my thoughts out when I write them down.
100%.
I remember at the start of the year,
very good.
Find a more purposeful life. So do something more purposeful with my life.
Which you have with content.
I put find a wife. So, obviously I don't mean like to get married and shit, but like find a good woman. I remember writing find a purpose or find a wife. So
so you found a purpose.
We haven't found the wife yet, no.
Not yet, but mate, it'll fall into place eventually. You'll end up meeting the one.
No, 100%. But since not making content, my life does feel more purposeful. Like I actually feel like I've got something to do now.
It gives you direction, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Instead of like just sitting in your room and doing nothing,
just dossing about your time. Like.
Exactly. We're actually like sharpening skills, improving our skills day in, day out in our spare time, and brings much better life, doesn't it, really? And much more, as you said, purposeful life.
So have you set any goals for 2025?
Not as of yet.
But
well, I wouldn't say it's too early. I've just not thought about it realistically. Just off the top of my head, continue being consistent with content and helping that grow. Hopefully opportunities, they come my way that I can take with open arms.
100%.
The travelling, it's going to be fucking massive next year.
Next year is a big year for travelling.
Yeah, excuse my
Travel
language,
is going to
man. Yeah, it is. It's absolutely going to boom. Yeah, obviously going back to Asia, then Dubai in January for my sister's 21st birthday, and the latter end of next year, my sister's 16th birthday. So my other sister, not the 21-year-old sister that would go to Dubai for her birthday in January. But yeah, Ravo's 16. 16 next November. We're going New York, so that's 3 massive travel trips planned. And in between, who knows if I'm keeping consistent with content and stuff like that, maybe more opportunities will arise, bro.
Oh, who knows, mate? So have you got any big video ideas for 2025, or is that just going to be in between of whatever you're doing, basically?
So yeah, obviously I'll be filming when I'm in Asia, when I'm in New York, when I'm in Dubai, and all like the cool stuff to do, a mix of touristy and hidden gem stuff. Yeah, I'll plan closer to the time, but they'll basically be the video ideas that I'm planning on doing next year, man. And in between, self-development stuff.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm back for so long. I'm going to be traveling again next year, 100%. So I think I'll probably do the same. Just start making travel and stuff. But I really want to find a way to make videos in the UK. I think that'll if I can make videos in the UK, I'll be able to make videos everywhere. I think that's I've just got to get over that hurdle. I think that's what I
feel like a good thing is seeing successful content creators and kind of see what they're doing. Like up on a mountain climb with me, man. Like Chris MD. Not sure.
I know him,
yeah, you know, we did the the UK Three Peaks Challenge, man. Yeah, and he did a video on it in regards to mental health and stuff like that, speaking to his mates on the walk and how they've suffered with mental health in the past. So they've thought of a really good idea, and eventually I want to do the UK Three Peaks, mate. So that's another video
what is the
idea.
Peaks? Is that all 3 in like a short space of time, or?
So it's within 24 hours. You've got to climb the 3 highest peaks of the UK. So you've got most people start in Ben Nevis, go down to Scafell Pike in the Lake District, and then go Mount Snowdon in Wales. And do all that in the space of 24 hours.
See, I got a motorbike, so I could piss that. I mean,
you
maybe
could absolutely bomb it,
Maybe the mountain climb might be hard, but I could piss the fucking driving because I'd just be in and out of traffic.
It would be light work, yeah. I'm not sure as part of the challenge whether motorbikes are acceptable. I think a group of people.
Is there a rule book? No motorbikes.
Probably not, but the general rule of thumb, I think it's just car, mini bus, stuff like that.
Okay, right.
Yeah. So.
Oh, looks like you'll have to drive then if we do that.
Well, I'm not driving. I'll be hiring a driver to drive from mountain to mountain. Yeah.
Is it tough?
Yeah, fucking hell, it's a full-on slog. So you've obviously got to climb 3 mountains in the space of 24 hours. It takes like 5 hours to get from Ben Nevis to Lake District, then another couple hours from Lake District to Snowdon. And plus, if we both decide to do it with each other, climbing 3 mountains in 24 hours, we will not have the energy to drive. So it's best to hire people. That's what a lot of people do.
Right, okay.
Yeah. That would be a good idea, though, wouldn't it? Definitely. Maybe next summer or something. Don't want to do it in weather like this. Probably wouldn't be able to. We'd fly off the fucking mountain.
Down the side.
Yeah, we'd probably fly off the fucking mountain most likely. Anyways, So that would be a class idea, wouldn't it, man?
We'll get on it, mate.
Yeah.
Right. I think that's pretty much everything, Chief. I don't know what else to talk about, mate. I don't know if I'll just pause it for now. Wait.
Another thing. Climbed Tryfan last week. Really good mountain in Wales. Yeah, it was challenging because it was wet, foggy, windy. Hiking boots broke as well. Yeah, so ended up buying a new pair of them today. But up and down, did it in just over 4 hours. But the wind at the summit was only 47 miles per hour last Saturday. Today, because of the storm that we're currently experiencing in the UK, it's almost 100 miles per hour.
Too dangerous to go there.
If I went up today, someone from the gym, I was speaking to her earlier, and she said probably die, mate.
100%.
Yeah, you probably would. So thank God, I'm not going Snowdonia National Park today, and I would not be climbing to the summit of Tryfan.
To be fair, I don't do much fitness, but I climbed up Mount Rinjani when I was in Indonesia. I don't think it was that bad. I was tired, but it wasn't.
You're fit enough to climb Mount Rinjani. That was a good video, man.
Oh, camera just went off because it overheated, so we'll jump straight back into it. Have you had to deal with like negative comments or people just like hating on your shit or anything?
I feel like most content creators get it, don't they?
Yeah.
Fortunately for me, during my early content creation days, I've not got too many negative comments, but there's been the occasional one here and there. Like,
what was the worst one?
On one of my vlogs, it was like, no one cares, look at your view, mate, like, and stuff like that. And how I respond to negative comments, like through one ear, straight out the other, mate. Like, I quite genuinely, I don't really care about, like, it's always going to happen, isn't it? No matter how good your content is.
You've got to take it on board, haven't you? Like,
yeah, you've got to take it on the chin and kind of spin it round to see the positive that they're kind of giving you feedback to kind of propel you forward and give you momentum and overall fine tune and improve your content going forward. So yeah, that's how I respond to negative comments. But you got a couple negative comments on on one of your videos. I can't remember exactly what video it was.
Yeah, you got to have your critics, haven't you? It was on my Travelling Young video. I think it was called like Travelling Young will 10 times your life. Like,
was that the one when you were on the canoe boat?
Yeah, I filmed this entire video on a fucking boat, so like I couldn't really explain the points as best as I could. But like,
it's a good setting, isn't it?
Yeah, and to be fair, when I first made this video, I was too scared of people seeing me talking to the camera. Not seeing, I didn't mind people seeing me doing it from far away.
That's another obstacle.
But when you walk past people and you're talking, you always like shrivel up into your own fucking butt crack. Like,
literally, yeah.
Mate, and it's even now, when I was in Thailand, when I was out travelling, it was blessed because like when you see like Thai people or Asian people, you kind of know they can't maybe understand you as well. But whenever I walk past like white people or whatever, when I knew they could understand what I was saying, I was always like, oh, what am I doing? Like,
that's as you were saying earlier in the podcast, that's definitely another obstacle. It's quite difficult, isn't it, to cancel out like people around you, especially if you're vlogging in a busy area. Yeah, it is mega difficult.
It's only like practice, like, and not even in the sense, oh, the more you do it, the better you get. Like, at first you don't want to do it, and then after like 20 minutes of doing it around people, you just stop caring.
You're like, come on, get your camera or get your phone out. Like, it is what it is. Like, they're probably not even bothered. You're probably just thinking in the back of your mind.
No one even cares. Because if I saw someone else filming, I wouldn't be like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
like, oh, I was making a video. Like,
I'd probably get in the camera. I'd be like,
I always act up. I see people, I'm always like that. Like, what on?
Yeah. Got to get them involved, slightly improve their video and make it that slightest bit entertaining. But yeah, that's another massive obstacle, just being confident enough to film yourself in public. And I feel like the best way to do it is just try and cancel it out, like tunnel vision, focus on trying to deliver your message, create as good content as you can physically possible, and kind of see your camera as like another human being. Like, it's quite difficult, isn't it? But like, kind of like you're having a conversation with another human being, but it's in a phone form. I feel like #Brady, a travel influencer. You obviously know who he is, don't you? Yeah. I feel like he's just so genuine, so authentic. I feel like he kind of talks to the phone like it's his mate. He's just having a regular conversation with his mate, and that's how like he's perceived so authentic and genuine, because he's just speaking like he's having a normal conversation with someone, isn't he? So well,
that's the best. But it only takes practice. Like, I feel like I'm quite good at talking to a camera now. It's just out in public is a little bit harder because there's people you feel they might be judging you. But like, it's something you soon get over. Like, I'm pretty much comfortable with it. Like, I don't care if I see people filming, but it is always harder when you're doing it, and it just depends what kind of looks you get. Like, when I was in Asia, I didn't really care because that place is so fucking unhinged. Like, there's people riding with like. There's people riding a scooter with 2 kids on the back and a dog in a fucking basket carrying a fucking massive beam of wood, so it's kind of easy to film yourself when all that crazy shit's going on. But when you're in such a civilized place like Europe where everyone's living so normally, it's kind of hard to be like, this is today's vlog or whatever.
Yeah, and being confident and being genuinely yourself when you feel like people are watching. But that's definitely a difficult part, isn't it? But the maddest thing that I saw in Vietnam, Southeast Asia last year, was literally a whole family of 5 people on a single motorbike.
It's crazy,
Honestly, they take it to the next level, like literally general health and safety out there. It's not a thing. Completely out of the window.
Just get on with it.
It's like literally a regular thing you see more times, like most days. Honestly, it's mad, man.
Just to wrap everything up, what would you think your number one piece of advice would be for anyone starting content now? What would you say is the best thing for them to like take on board with it, basically?
Definitely trial and error. And consistent improvement, continual improvement, most definitely. Like,
slow motion is better than no motion. You gotta just keep going, even if it's progressing slowly. Like.
And yeah, it's 1%. Like, I'm just getting slow improvements
each time,
and slow traction on YouTube and TikTok. But if followers and subscribers are going up, obviously you're spreading the right message and you're doing the right thing, you know what I mean? But you've got to concentrate on slowly but surely, even if it's just one minor thing per video, improve it. And then, like as I said in this video, 6 months down the line, if you like improving like 1% every day, you look back and you've improved a substantial amount. You've improved a substantial amount, haven't you? So
of course.
Definitely act on feedback, trial and error, and be consistent, and then that's a recipe for
the recipe for success.
For success, moving forward, man. For sure.
Alright, well, sounds good, mate. That's been today's episode of Getting Started. I'll leave Morgan Shifo's channel link below. Thanks for coming on, bro.
No worries, bro. It's been good to see you as well. We've had a good conversation overall, and I've enjoyed it. First ever podcast.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
It's been class. Cheers, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.
Catch you in a bit.